My mind. Woo, what's good, y'all? It's your man Rico. Rico the opinionist. I'm out here getting my stroll on. And I know I might be a week late on this story because you know stories come and go so quickly, but I think it's a very important story to at least share a few thoughts on. And those of you who've probably been out of town or asleep, y'all know the latest situation that goes on with that went on with Raunchy, sexually charged OnlyFans rapper, we eating N-words ass rapper or raptress Sukianna was sitting on the show recently. She was there with I can't remember the old guy's name now, but she was on there with two other male artists. They were doing, I guess, some kind of sports weekend somewhere. Y'all read the story here. And Osiris thought it was a good idea. YS Osiris thought it was a good idea to come behind her and massage her shoulders. And she's like, hey, what's going on? And then he decides to attempt to kiss her in the mouth. Not once, but twice. And Lil Duval was sitting right next to him, and he was like, whoa, what's going on? And the other guy was like, hey, man, I ain't got nothing to do with this. But in the comments, they were like accusing those two men of not protecting her, or they want to accuse Lil Duval of not standing up or saying anything. And in some comments I read, they were trying to say that he egged Lil YS Osiris on. Because he was laughing in like a silly little Cheshire cat kid, you know. And she was laughing as well. But we all understand sometimes a lot of the laughter is just nervous laughter. Like, wow, you really doing this? Or they try to save, keep the moment going. We'll laugh. When people laugh, when stuff happens to them, an embarrassing or humiliating thing happens to them, at that moment, they probably laugh just as like a defense mechanism, or to hopefully send a hint like, hey, no, this is not cool what's going on right now. But to a person who mean that he or she's going to do what they're going to do, they take the smiling as, oh, yeah, she with it, or he's with it. But in that case, yeah, she with it. All right, y'all get it? Okay. Yeah, she was smiling and all of that. Doesn't necessarily mean that she was down with it. But see, when I saw the whole video, and I'm going to go into all of it, but I just have to say this. All of us have seen Sukianna. She got the little Twitter thing where she's throwing up on whoever that guy's dingling is, and she let her know that she eating N-words ass, and she doing all of that with her mouth and her body and all this. So my question is, really, Osiris, you want to kiss her in the mouth? Shit. I guess he figured, here, both of us swim around in the same toilet. So, yeah, we both familiar with toilet water. I was like, my God. And it goes back to my whole statement I've always said about young black men, or black men today. Black men don't seem to have any standards when it comes to where they'll obviously stick their tongue and stick their penis. I've even made the pun. I said, if you had a wall socket, and you drew a booty around it or a breast around it, a black male will come and stick his penis in that wall socket and ejaculate off the execution. This is just how sexually charged or sexually irresponsible or motivated too many young black males are. I mean, indiscriminately. Because it's okay to be, sexual, young men. But why do you have to be so indiscriminating? You'll screw anything just to bust one off. And I like, ew, really, bro? You trying to kiss Sukianna in the mouth? My God. But these little rap dudes, they don't really come from much. They don't have good sense. They do all kinds of filthy stuff. A lot of them talk about how much booty and female vagina they eat and lick. And it's just disgusting. So, well, let's get into the legalities of it all. Because, of course, the internet blew up. He sexually assaulted her. He's a rapist, a rapist. He's blah, 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 blah. And they don't want you to bring up her not her past, hell, her current behavior. She currently has a song out that says, yeah, we eating N-words ass, we eating N-words ass. And then shout out to Peaches, see Peaches on Instagram. She showed me a video where Sukihana went up behind the dude who's like the MC or the hype man, formulating like she was trying to eat his butt right there on stage. He like, whoa, 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 because she was performing her song. And I've also seen Sukihana at an outdoor concert or block party. You got 6, 7, 8, 12, and 60-year-old women. Yeah, we eating N-words ass, we eating N-words ass, and she all on OnlyFans doing the most sexually. And I'm in full agreement. Regardless of how sexually charged her performances are, how sexually charged she is on her OnlyFans, or what she says, what she does with her mouth and her body. If you're not giving permission, straight up permission to enter her sexual space, you're out of line. And also, but we as a society gonna have to stop playing these games. I don't care what she did. He had no right to do that. You're correct, ladies and beta male simps. You're correct. But she's not a complete victim. Let me say this. You can't go into a lion's den wearing a necklace made out of pork chops. And then when the lions start growling, they probably get on your ass. First of all, I have the right to wear the pork chops wherever I want to. I have the right to. They don't have the right to try to bite me or eat me up or eat the steaks or pork chops off my neck. Y'all see how silly that sounds? And then people get offended when you say, ladies, don't put yourself in situations. Stephen A. Smith was suspended damn near a whole month for telling white women on ESPN, ladies, sometimes y'all put yourselves in situations that creates the outcome. Oh my God, you need to tell these men to control their sexual urges. It's always tell men what to do. How come the fuck we can't tell y'all what to do? You get them all aroused, you do this and do that. The nature of a man's gonna kick out. Sometimes it kicks up automatically. Call me what you want to, but I live in reality. And real women know what I'm talking about. But these whores who want to get a free pass for being hoes with no consequences, that ain't how real life works. And then you got you women out here, well, some of us be walking around covered up. We ain't talking about you, but you're not the ones who in large masses of being approached or assaulted like that. So they always trying to get in on, it's like married women trying to get in on single baby mama conversations. Keep your ass out of that conversation. Yes, but Sukihana does not deserve to be touched, groped, or anything. Even though she walks around with a necklace of pork chops and steaks around her neck, she doesn't deserve it. However, the atmosphere that creates it, she can control that. So when are we as a society going to tell women, all right, you got your sexual liberation, but there's consequences. When young men walk around sagging, when young men walk around with gang tattoos on, and they say, well, I have the right to walk around my ass out of my pants without you telling me I'm gay. Yeah, they do, but you still get called gay. What you do with your ass out? What you doing with gang tattoos on your arm and your neck? And we don't look at you as a gang member and start looking at you crazy and don't want you in our space because you look like that. Y'all see how stupid that sounds? Same thing with women. You can flaunt your sexuality, but your sexuality is not flaunted to just the men you want it to be flaunted to. Everybody sees it. It's just like when you put something on YouTube, on Facebook, a picture, anything. You can't control who you want to look at you, who you want to touch you. Again, in real life, a woman can walk around butt naked, but she don't say, come hither. No, she don't tell you directly, fellas. You can't that you can kiss her or grab her by the booty. No, but when y'all want to hear the double standard though, had there been a woman going up there to kiss Sukihana, it would have been all gravy. Matter of fact, she probably got turned on. It wouldn't have been a big story at all. It would have been no sexual harassment or not entered the picture. So that's the double standard we have to deal with because we're men. And therefore, we really have to really double check ourselves. And that young Osiris dude, he's just an ignorant young rapper. Yeah, he ignorant. But hopefully, I bet his ass learned from this, though, because if you continue to read the story, you'll see where he apologized. And she knew, I haven't heard any legalities coming from, but the feminists and the so-called womanists, they want her to take him to court, and I'm sure they want him he needs to be punished. He needs to be this. All while at the same time, them same feminists that want something to happen to YS Osiris, they're the same one as soon as Boosie Badass come on the radio, as soon as Sukihana's song, We Eating N-Words Ass, they're going to be the main ones mouthing those words. So you can't take women seriously a lot of times. All that old shit about believe all women, that's been proven time and time again that that's bullshit. So it's just like you walk up on a chick and she letting 4 dudes run a train on her. And then you guy number 5, you're like, damn, little mama going like that? Shit, you start taking your shirt off and unzipping your pants. And after the 4th dude gets done beating him and he ejaculates, and all of a sudden, whoa, little mama, what you doing? You ain't through. She's like, no, I'm done. He said, no, bitch, you done screwed for the dude. What you mean? You still going. Sir, you just committed rape. Because I don't care if she letting 6 dudes run a train on her. She tell dude number 7, no, you can't hit. You can't hit, fool. So y'all guys, you need to get your sexual hormones, get your minds together. Understand boundaries. I know it. Understand boundaries. She can have on booty shorts, camel toe everywhere. You can glance all you want to, but you don't put your hands on her. Now you can say what you want to say. Damn, little mama, you thick, ain't it? Oh my God, these dudes are disgusting. What you mean? You got your ass cheeks out and camel toe popping. Yeah, we're gonna say, damn, little mama, what's up with that? You need to approach me like a real man. Don't you got to disrespect me? No, ma'am. I'm only reacting, and let me say this because it's about to be profound. No, ma'am. I'm only motivated on reacting by your own self-disrespect. Because the old saying, they're very simple. People perceive you the way you present you. You get perceived how you present yourself. And you can control the narrative how you put it out there. So if you got tight dress with short skirt and titties out, well, yeah, those are, unfortunately, those parts of women's bodies have been objectified and sexualized. Just like parts of men. Men's body parts have been sexualized and objectified. But for some reason, when the sexualization and objectification of women come in, oh my God, they're disgusting. These men, they need training. They need fathers. They're not being trained on. They wouldn't do their mothers or their daughters. Shut the fuck up. How about you be appropriate? That's just America. Because y'all know, let me give y'all a prime example, how other cultures Sukihana will not survive in no other culture like in the Asian culture. Or in Dubai or Muslim countries. She wouldn't survive. So therefore, they don't go there. Beyonce had a concert in Dubai. About $25 million for an hour and a half worth of work. But if you notice how they were all covered up. There was no tight this and too much tight that. Because they don't play that in the Muslim countries. And the women don't play that in Islamic countries. But in America, you can be and doing whatever you want. But somehow, they think that being, doing, and saying whatever you want, dressing however you want, doesn't come with consequences. They'll come with criticisms. Yeah. So, Sukihana has not learned anything from that event. Guess what? She said, I hope he learns after he apologized that she accepted YS Osiris's apology. I hope he learns better about boundaries. Like, there you go, these stupid boys don't understand. But I want to know, has Sukihana learned anything? But I don't think she has, because Right after that, she's somewhere performing. We eating N-words ass. We eating N-words ass. So she ain't learned nothing. So that means that she gets continue to wear a pork chop or a steak necklace around a bunch of lions and expect the lions not to jump on her to get that meat. So we got to stop playing games psychologically on both ends. And you feminist bitches out there, you funk-ass, unattractive women, stop screaming sexual assault on every goddamn thing. Because that man in that video, shout out to C Peaches on Instagram, he didn't yell sexual assault. When she went up behind him doing the most emasculating thing, you know, she simulated like she's around, like she's trying to eat his booty out on stage. That's emasculating. And you know, you got these grown ass men talking about on Breakfast Club talking about they like their butts eating out. Y'all dudes grow up. There's a lot of stuff to stay in the bedroom, but you know, we wilding out in this country now. Straight up Sodom and Gomorrah. Debaucherous times we live in. And I'm not approved. But I know that's disgusting. That is. You catch all kinds of bacterial infections. Eating somebody's secretion and eating somebody's fecal residue in the process. That anus is not for anybody's mouth. It exits or releases waste. You really ain't supposed to be eating no woman's vagina, because that excretes monthly wastes and pee out. I said, oh my God. I guess the lady said, well, he ain't supposed to be sucking his diggling. You're right. Because I don't participate in oral sex. I'm here to tell you, I don't. Because it's nasty, it's disgusting. Not supposed to be that. That's not the way God and nature intended to be. We're supposed to be together to actually reproduce. All that other European behavior that y'all got going on is a little rough. You know, putting your mouth in places it should not be. But you know, but I ain't knocking it, you know. There's some people out there, like, there are a lot of Sukianas of the world that can bring in magic to your forehead and your eyes when she down there. Whew, between your thighs. Meaning in the front of you, not in the back of you. But anyway, I hope y'all get the point. No means no. Boundaries are boundaries. But ladies, when y'all gonna take responsibility for how y'all present the situation? And then I don't need to hear these straw arguments, these exceptions. Well, there are women out there who dress nice and all that. But see, when I see y'all version was dressing nice, because let me tell y'all something how sick women are today. A lady can have on a glove dress that hugs her ass, squeeze her breasts, all that. And we're like, wow, that's very sexually charged. You know what chicks will say? She's covered up. So the simulation of her booty and her breasts, y'all don't think that titillates? Maybe y'all need to follow how Muslim sisters do. But a lot of them are so they've gotten out of control. They left Iran, Iraq, and Arabia, and Dubai. They've come over to America. They come here fully clothed with their hijab and their whole dress. Next thing you know, you come to these larger cities. I know around Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, Grand Prairie. These chicks, especially a lot of these little students, you know, they're from a Muslim country. They have on a hijab, red lipstick. They just have on the hijab. They cover the head up. Their face is open. They don't have this on. They just have the hijab on. And they have on a tight-fitted top, titties popping, and some tight-ass booty jeans. I'm talking about tight jeans and tight shorts. And you're like, damn, little mama, that got some thickness from Allahu Akbar around this thing. Curvy. That's why they have them covered up. Because normally you just respect those sisters. Okay, how you doing? How you doing? Even the most heathenest of us. Oh, respect that, whatever. But now they so crunk. They come over to America. They so crunk. These little so-called Muslim sisters. Not Nation of Islam sisters, but these Muslim sisters from the Islamic countries with the little kind of tan skin. They have on the hijab. They still light-skinned and white-looking, but some of them have a little tiny bit of color with the dark hair. Have on the hijab, round their face and hair and under the chin a little bit, but have on a regular blouse from City Trends or Rainbow and some booty jeans to show how thick that little mama is. Woo! I said, my God, Allahu Akbar. Woo! Whew. So they're trying to get some of that attention too, coming to America. So just ladies, you do have a part to play. And nothing is perfect, nothing is foolproof, but it does present a workable solution. Act and dress like a lady. You can still wear your pretty dresses and all that, but you don't have to have everything so booty shorts and so tight. Because you don't know how men are wired around here. And also, if he's a heterosexual man or a heterosexual teenager, shit, he going for what you show him. But a lot of you young ladies want that attention. Y'all say, well, I don't want the wolves to be coming at me with the salivating canines, but you still wear the tight fitting clothing and the thin clothing, and the tight t-shirt or tight blouse with your button down to the second or third button at work or whatever. But no man's supposed to notice any of that. He can, but no, he doesn't have the right to ogle and any of that. Because all I know, women who dress like ladies, they don't get that kind of they don't draw that kind of attention out of men. The men probably look at them like, because I can tell you as a man, my attraction varies. When I see a lady, a young woman with some beautiful dress on, or she can have on some jeans, she can have on some pantsuits, but it's fitting her, but not clinging to her ass crack and her camel toe. She can have on nice pantsuit. She got a cute shape. And she's walking like a lady and holding, oh yeah, I'm turned on. I'm attracted by that. She looks good in a dress that flows. I like to see women who wear like silk dress, stuff, that fine material that kind of flows, and they have pretty legs and arms. I like them see them in sundresses and sandals. Ladies, but wearing the tight skirt booty dress and all that, see, that brings out another attraction from me. When you dress like a lady, your hair is pretty, and you have a pleasant face and a pleasant smile. You probably have pretty toes, and you dress like a lady. That brings out the mature attraction. Like, damn, she's pretty. Maybe we can go out and have coffee, or we'll go have some lunch. But then I seen your booty shorts tight around your ass and cut up the middle, or some of them so short, booty cheeks coming out, or you got on your tight jeans that's cupping that camel toe in your ass. Well, that brings out my lower attraction. Belt buckle and below. Got it, ladies? So you can decide how men can be attracted to you. You want them to be attracted to you from here and here, or you want them from belt, waist and below. It depends on how you present yourself. Got it? Tell it to your teenage daughters. 14, 16, 17. Little outfits they like to wear. Walking to the mall, or in church, or wherever, at school. Little booty shorts, little tight t-shirts, and names on the back of their little jeans, word booty or boss across their butt behind, and you send your little high school girl, your little teenage girl to school with those revealing or kind of exploitative outfits on, allowing her to do that. Well, that's the attention she gets. Got it? Okay. I think I've shared all my thoughts, and I just want to let y'all know how I felt about that. YS Osiris is wrong, and he's nasty. I'm like, dude, you want to kiss Sukiyana in the mouth? With her open reputation? Ew. She the kind of chick if you're attracted to her, fine, but you don't publicly show no, oh God, no way. All the damn BBL surgeons and all that, she's mentally not there. But you're not there either, brother. You around here publicly trying to kiss this chick in the mouth. Ew. Ew. That's all I can say, bro. And you might need to go to counseling too, man, because something's wrong with your picker. If you thought that was words of your mouth being put on her mouth, ew. Ew, ew, ew. But I digress. You're wrong, brother. And Sukiyana, you're in the wrong as well. No, you can't go into a lion's den wearing a pork chop or a steak necklace and get mad when the lions decide to pounce on you, okay? Y'all ladies cut that out. You can't choose who you want to be attracted to you. Got it? You can't choose. You cannot choose who you want to be attracted to you, or how you want to be attracted. Well, you can choose. You can control how the attraction is. You know what I'm saying? Yoga pants out in the public. I mean, not even the thick ones, but the thin ones. You can see the ass through the yoga pants, and camel toe, and cheeks cuffed. That stuff should be worn in a yoga class, or when you're doing exercises. Why? I don't know who made a great idea for yoga pants be worn out in the public. You got the little girls, you got the big girls, you got the old girls, all of them wearing yoga pants in the public. Or what they call leggings, whatever the fuck it is, inappropriate. Inappropriate. And all these big girls and dented up girls, and now one of them saying a day in Planet Fitness. But they want to wear exercising clothes to Walmart, exercising clothes to events, exercising clothes to brunch and lunch. I'm telling you, our society is so screwed up. But anyway, it's just as much the problem is his, just as much as his, as well as hers. And Sukiana represents a whole lot of women in this country, you know. And unfortunately, on a lower level, YS Osiris represents a lot of men who behave that way. But y'all be cool. It's your man Rico. Like, share, subscribe. Look in the description box. I have the story. And you can look up more stories of this in this situation all you want. $ Rico the Opinionist. That's how you can get my short story that's in the description box. Y'all be cool, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.